MB.
Don't forget about our next fair giveaway today, where all the Timbers win the season. A Timberwolves mascot mini flag. Come to the game, raise the finish, and get a Timberwolves mascot mini flag. Don't forget to come to the game for Calendar Day. Let's hear it for the NBA Rookie of the Year, MP.
New stars emerge to inject a youthful exuberance. The Timberwolves enter the postseason with the best record in the conference, but now the stakes are higher. Will their dominance be tested as they go up against the Warriors? Round 1, Game 1, the NBA playoffs, coming up next.
The playoff battle in the West starts off with a bang right here. Game 1. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. Now Golden State's starting 5. The forward spots will be Butler and Green. Stephen Curry's out there with DeAnthony Melton. And it's Horford in at the 5 spot. And for the Timberwolves, the wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. And it's MP in at the point guard. Taking a look at Minnesota. This is a team who feels like they could win this series handily, but they need to start it off on the right foot.
And that's the key. Home court advantage doesn't mean anything if you don't use it. It's all about setting the tone tonight.
Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who has a report on MP.
Well, this is MP's very first playoff appearance, and I asked him if he was feeling nervous. He said, quote, "I'm not going to lie, there's a different energy tonight," unquote. But no, he is not nervous. He's ready for this. He said, "We're ready for this." He's sounding confident, you guys.
Great stuff. MP is not letting the big moment get to him. And still fresh on everybody's mind, the moment when MP eclipsed the incredible point total that Michael Jordan scored in his legendary 1986-87 season. Greg, you remember it well. It was amazing.
Yeah, I mean, he scored 3,041 points that year, the highest total of his career. It's stunning to see a player surpass it, and that's the kind of generational talent MP is. Nice effort taking the early lead. Here we go.
Always good to see the ball go through the net early. You know there's not a lid on that thing.
Now Melton. Green kicks to Curry. Horford sets a screen for Curry. And no good to start the night, missing his first attempt there. MP dishes to Randall. The 3 from MP. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
3 attempts from the field with nothing to show for it, but they should settle it soon.
No one near Curry. He lets it go. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And only a handful of guys have really changed the game of basketball, but Curry has redefined what we consider to be a bad shot. Now think about that.
MP finds Randall, lets the 3 fly, and MP with the basket on the assist from Randall. Now pacing the field in the Rookie of the Year race, you have to think MP looks pretty unstoppable right now.
Well, coming in as a second-round pick, it was a little surprising for him to have the level of impact he's had, but we're seeing him do things that no other rookie does. We're in uncharted waters here, guys, and they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Well, he's a great mid-range scorer, and that's why Butler's teammates and coaches encourage him to look for that shot.
Now, here's MP. Sinks the 3-pointer. MP's got 6.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Horford sets a screen for Curry. Pass to Horford. Butler on the way. Beyond the arc. And the 3 ball is good. Butler's got his second bucket of the night.
And one of the most competitive players this league has, Butler, answering that triple.
And here's MP for three. Another miss by MP.
It's been a rough quarter for him. I think patience can help. Take the shots that are there. Don't force it.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
And timeout called by...
Can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
Yeah, physically, they are being overwhelmed in the paint right now. That can be hard to fix because it's a personnel issue.
That cuts the lead to single digits. He's got 9. And at this stage of the postseason, having an explosive score like MP, well, Greg, that's priceless.
Yeah, coming into the playoffs, Kevin, with the NBA's points per game leader gives that team a ton of confidence.
The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. DiVincenzo and Edwards are your perimeter players. And it's MP in at the point guard position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. DiVincenzo with it. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, NP in the last matchup against the Pelicans got the job done. He came away with 34 points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. He and his team are really clicking right now, and you'd love to see that momentum carry them through the rest of the year. Guys?
Great stuff, Allie. We thank you. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
And there's the bucket from MP.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks Chelsea.
There's 1:54 left in the first half. Curry gets inside and lays it in.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
And here's MP for three. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 3 assists now in this one. A lot of pressure on MP in these playoffs to perform, especially after a pundit stated MP wouldn't live up to the expectations in this first round.
Well, you know, I think that reporter, Rand Conway, was a bit out of line with that statement, but it's her job to give an opinion. And with that said, I think MP has the right mentality to use that as motivation and have a great series.
Here's MP. Good! Another from 3.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And he's now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. And here is Butler, following the three-pointer by MP. And out of bounds is the Timberwolves getting possession. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Minnesota. Nick Daniels comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Golden State also making some changes. Al Horford is checked in for Butler. Green comes in for Gary Payton. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Moses Moody. Now, here's MP. 1 points in the game. On the wing, MP. The good-looking shot from the wing. MP. He's got 23 points.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Melton kicks to Curry. 17 seconds left in the second quarter. On the wing, MP. Outside, Reid. And a wide open look for him. Connects again from distance.
And talk about stepping up. He's having a playoff game these fans won't ever forget.
That last 3 means he's got the most threes in a single playoff game in franchise history.
And this is tremendous for MP. Hard to imagine another player having this kind of a night anytime soon.
And so it's MP making things happen for Minnesota. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. We come back right after this.
Use our record seconds from the court. And get ready for the big half-court shot. Give me your beat. The rendering of the shot. One more time. A round of applause for the participants.
Welcome, everybody, to our Game 1 coverage. It's a tight one indeed for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
You'll see teams attempt to space the floor, but these guys really do it. They've got great shooters who take great shots.
And a few times, even when they didn't have a good look, they made it look good.
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Timberwolves. I'm curious, you guys both played in a lot of playoff games. What's a Game 1 like?
To me, it's the most important game of the series. A chance to come out strong, set the tone, Ernie, like getting everyone on notice. And Game 1s are really the best chance for the underdog to sneak in and steal a win.
Yeah, you say that, Kenny, because you're the underdog around here. You better not be stealing nothing away from me. Stay away from my snacks. I'm the alpha.
Well, glad the whole pack was able to weigh in on that one. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Well, he's found his rhythm out there for sure. Now let's see how the defense adjusts to him in this half.
The Timberwolves leading. And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. The forward spots will be Butler and Green. D'Anthony Melton out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Horford at the center position.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Curry kicks to Melton. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Melton's got 5 now.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that.
And again for 3.
The threes coming fast and furious. He is scorching the net.
Now GA tied for the third most three-point field goals in single-game playoff history.
10 triples equals Dame Lillard's buzzer-beating performance in 2019 when he waved bye-bye to the Thunder.
Pass to Randall. Butler against Edwards. The 3 from MP connects again from distance.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena slack-jawed.
And Greg, he finds himself tied for second place all-time in three-point makes for a playoff game.
Equaling Game 6 Clay, who buried OKC back in 2016 with 11 triples.
Pocket 4. Melton passes to Green. Over Randall. Green, no luck.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
Randall finds MP. Good! Another from 3.
Incandescent from long range. The defense throwing up their hands. How do you stop it?
I don't know. And he's now tied the single-game playoff record for three-pointers made.
12 triples, putting him neck and neck with Dame Lillard's record-setting game in 2021.
Reed the pass to MP. And again for 3.
What can you say? Wow, he's done it. The most three-point makes in NBA playoff history.
Oh, an incredible achievement. One that will surely be celebrated around the world.
And hot shooting in the crucible of the postseason. MP eclipsing the mark set by Dame Lillard.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Melton. Back to Curry to end the run. Curry nails the triple.
And Curry is really putting his stamp on this one.
On the wing, MP. And another one falls. Amazing.
And how about the night he's had? That score now ties him for the single-game playoff high for this team.
He has been nothing short of amazing tonight, right? A legendary playoff performance from him. Outside Butler. A fadeaway. Rebound, Minnesota. And another one.
And he's on a tear offensively, lighting up the scoreboard with a purpose.
And how about this? He now holds the team's single-game record for postseason scoring.
And MP is putting on a show, taking this game over, showing he can raise his level in the playoffs. And I can't believe how many points he has. What a historic night for the franchise.
Melton, no good. Timberwolves leading by 15. Edwards kicks to MP. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. MP's got 49 points in the game. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Outside Butler. Back to Curry, looking to end the run. Answering with a three of his own, Stephen Curry.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
Another one goes. Incredible.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Curry against MP. From deep. Oh, drew the foul. Almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
The Warriors have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Joe Ingles comes in for Julius Randle. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for McDaniels. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Edwards. And he can't make it. 3 for 3. Timberwolves leading by 16. MP kicks to Gobert. Back to MP. Connects again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Now here's Melton. He's got 7. That one doesn't drop. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We'll get right back to the action when we return. NBA Playoff Round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. Minnesota. Making some changes. Joe Ingles comes in for Randle. And MP subbed in for Mike Conley. Rudy Gobert is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's MP. And it's Hield in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. The Warriors have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
In the corner, it's Hield. The 3 from MP. And got it! Another basket.
And he now owns third place for most points in a playoff game.
An incredible game, no doubt. Nothing can slow him down.
And now only Elgin Baylor and Michael Jordan ahead of him. How much further can he go? Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Hield finds MP. Fires the 3. The shot, no good. Warriors trail by 20. Melton feeling it out a bit. Horford the pass to Curry. Over Hield. Count it. Nice touch.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him.
And again.
He has taken over this game.
And now GA tied for the second most points in a playoff game all time.
He's equaled the great Elgin Baylor, 61 points, an extraordinary game.
And the wide open shot from Green. And he can't answer back the three-pointer offline. On the wing, MP. Guarded by Green. And finished off by Gobert.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down. And what will be a win here in Game 1 of the series for Minnesota.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin.
And another one falls.
And he set a new all-time record for single-game scoring in the playoffs.
I mean, what a night to remember. And for those of us who are lucky enough to witness it, I'm sure we will never forget this.
In MP's quest for greatness, these are the moments that cement his case, surpassing a mark that Jordan held since 1986.
51 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And here's MP for 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Here's Melton. Oh, good with the triple.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
And here's MP for 3. And it's Melton with the rebound. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Lets it go from 11. Gobert pulls it in. Ingles finds MP. Latrey. And good! There's another.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum is so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into Game 2.
Now let's go to Jennifer Keane-Thompson.
MP, what was it like competing in your first playoff game, and how were you able to come away with a victory?
This is what you live for. Big stakes, crazy crowds. I loved it. Jen, I can't wait for Game 2.
And what were some keys to the victory?
Oh, man, we're a pack of wild dogs, you know? So we just have to get after it, and the wins will come.
Some people question your ability to maintain your level of play in the playoffs, citing the increased intensity and physicality this time of year. Do you have anything to say to those people after tonight?
It's only one game. But those people are looking pretty foolish right now. It's my job to keep exposing them, so that's what I aim to do.
Thank you so much, MP.
You're welcome.
Kevin, over to you.
Terrific job, Jennifer. Thanks so much. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. See you later.